Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys may or may not be aware, there's been some breaking transfer rumor news that's happened today. Now, I think this could be the biggest transfer, the world's ever seen. I think it could be, even though the price may not be the biggest transfer ever, just the player could be the biggest transfer ever, if you know what I'm saying. Now, welcome to today's transfer rumor episode. We're going to take a look at 6 players today. That's right, we're doing a bonus player. For all the support recently, we're going to take a look at more players and more, I'm going to get more episodes, basically, try and make it better for you guys. Basically. Now, I've got to say, guys, I've got a lot of confirmed transfers to get through. I mean, a lot. I mean, I could be doing a double episode, alright, on Sunday. If you guys want to see a double upload, alright, double upload Sunday of confirmed transfers, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. 5,000 likes, which is pretty big, but I know you can do it. And I'll bring you guys a double upload Sunday. I'd never do double uploads, never. But I will for you lot, because there's so many players. I've got to get through them. Now, shall we take a look at the player we're all talking about? The news is talking about today. It is, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo. Apparently, he's going to be leaving Real Madrid. Now, I don't really know what to make of this, alright? So, recently, they've been, investigating him for tax fraud. But now that has made him want to leave Spain altogether. The Spanish authorities are investigating him, and that has made him completely want to leave Spain. Which means, of course, he needs to leave Real Madrid. He can't play for Real Madrid and not be living and registered in Spain. The two just don't really work together. So, what does that mean for Cristiano Ronaldo on the football terms? We're not going to talk about his tax fraud. We're not going to talk about anything like that. This is solely a transfer episode, and that is what we're most interested in today. Now, of course, this guy used to be the most expensive player in the world until Gareth Bale overtook him, Paul Pogba overtook him. But I reckon if this transfer happened, and even if he wasn't, they didn't get as much money as, say, what Pogba was sold for, I still think this would be the biggest transfer ever. Cristiano Ronaldo moving to a different club. I mean, for what he's done at Real Madrid, it just will be. It just would be the biggest. Now, this is what the source is saying, okay? It's actually come out and leaked this story. It's actually come out and said he's very sad and really upset at the moment. He doesn't want to stay in Spain at this moment. He wants to leave. But believe it or not, Real Madrid have actually released a statement saying they have full confidence in their player and that they are convinced he'll be proven innocent. So Real Madrid not really come out and commented about, potential speculation about him leaving. It's more about, of course, the court case and stuff like that. And they're showing full confidence in their player for getting, proven innocent. To be fair, someone that level, he has accountants and stuff like that doing all his figures and all his money for him. So if, something's gone wrong, it's going to be their fault, surely, and not Cristiano Ronaldo's. I'm pretty sure this guy is not in charge of his own tax affairs. How much money he earns, I'm pretty sure he's not in charge of it all. But the reason, this guy's stunned at the top level. Champions League final a few weeks ago. I was lucky enough to go to that, alright? And I watched Ronaldo, my own 2 eyes, score 2 goals in the Champions League final. Now there's talk to this guy moving on to a different club. Back to Manchester United. That's one of the clubs, of course, rumoured with. It was always going to be the case, wasn't it? Because obviously that's where he calls home. That's where he used to be. That's one of his favourite clubs in the world. But yeah, I don't know. And obviously, don't forget, this guy's going to be FIFA 18 cover star next year. So that's going to be pretty big for EA and pretty big in general. Imagine if he goes to China. He's a cover star, Ronaldo, with Chinese Super League kit on the front. I don't know. We'll just move on next player. This is getting crazy. Now, this one, okay, is pretty interesting. It's been on TalkSport a little bit recently. We've got Insigne to Chelsea. Now, Insigne, a fantastic winger in the Serie A, doing bits over there. Very, very good, talented player. But according to this, Insigne's agent insists £45 million will not be enough to sign the Napoli star. That's right. If Chelsea think they're going to get him for £45 million, they're in for a shock. Apparently, his worth and his valuation is much greater than that. Now, the reports are that Chelsea have actually put in an offer, a formal bid and a formal offer of £45 million, and that has been not accepted. Now, it's also come out today that Antonio Conte is very unhappy with Chelsea's transfer so far. It's come out that he wants a transfer too, and none of it's happened so far, and there's rumours of him leaving Chelsea, but then, an hour ago, he came out and said, no, he wants to stay at Chelsea. So, I don't know what's going on. Now, Conte, obviously, at this point, is thinking, I wanted a player to be signed for Chelsea, 1 or 2 already. Nothing's happened so far, and I'm guessing that's where the transfer, well, his rumour of him leaving has come from. I don't really know. According to his agent, he's very happy at Napoli, and he wants to stay there. So, I don't know. If Chelsea not offering enough money, he wants to stay. It looks like a no-go, but Conte may keep pursuing him and may actually finally get the Italian ace. Now, I'm a little bit shocked by this one, okay? I'm a little bit shocked by this one because this player, he's done pretty well at his club for the last couple of years. The club have gone from here to here in the last couple of years. And it's actually Kyle Walker, rumoured to be going to Manchester City. Now, this is a big shock. £40 million for Kyle Walker? Why would he want to leave Tottenham when they're doing so well? Second in the Premier League. They're doing really, really well. Higher than Manchester City. And B, yeah, No, there isn't a B. I just don't know where I'd go. Now, a lot of people are telling him to stay at Tottenham. They're saying if he moves to Man City, that is a bad move for him. Maybe, you know, they're going to double his salary. Maybe he wants to work with Guardiola. Maybe he thinks he's got more of a chance of winning the Premier League if he moves there. Who knows what he really thinks. But what has gone viral recently is a video of him on a live chat on Instagram saying Tottenham till I die. Now, if he moves, that video is going to come back to haunt him a little bit. That video is already coming back now. With all this transfer rumour going around, that video is already coming live now, and everyone's like tweeting out and stuff like that. But yeah, this is not one that I'm a little bit shocked by it, to be fair, because Tottenham have done so well. I can't see any players really wanting to leave that are playing week in, week out for them, because there's a good chance they could take it up to another step next year and win the Premier League. In the last 2 seasons, they've gone from 0 to 100, and they might go from 0 to 110. That don't make any sense, but they may win the league next year. They may do. I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, Tottenham might be quite keen to make this transfer because they've got Trippier coming through. They think if we can get like 40 million or whatever for Kyle Walker, we can reinvest that money. And obviously, they've already got a very good right back in Trippier, who's an England international too. So who knows what they're thinking. Tottenham seem to get quite a lot of money for all their players when they sell them. So hopefully, you know, if he does go, they get good money. But I don't know. I kind of don't want him to go. I'm not a fan of Tottenham. And I'm not a fan of Man City. But I don't actually want him to move on. I think he needs to stay at Tottenham. It's good for him there. Now, lads, I'm going to say for the next player, right, it's another one that is a bit of a shock. Now, rumours can start from anywhere, anyway. You know, they literally can come from nothing. Now, the next player, I think this rumours come from nothing. But we're going to talk about it because the newspapers are talking about it. The journalists are talking about it. So maybe I should bring it up. And you guys can have your comments down below what you really think about this. So for the next player, we have Insigne Dembele. Now, Dembele is rumours are going to Manchester United. That's right, another Man United player, whatever. Like, I can't help that Man United linked with so many different teams. That's not my fault. But this guy, right, now he's actually fuels the Manchester United transfer rumour by liking Lindelof's tweet. Now, if you guys are aware, Victor Lindelof signed for Man United this week. I featured him in last week's previous confirmed transfer episode before it was even confirmed. I get there. I'm quick. All right, I'm on the ball. That's all I'm going to say. Now, Dembele, he's liked the tweet saying that Lindelof is gone from there to Man United. Now, this could mean so many different things. This could be Dembele's management staff who will control his Twitter potentially have liked the tweet. So it's not even him. He could be friends with Lindelof and just, you know, he's just happy for him. He's just happy for him. It's got nothing to do with Man United. Or it may have been an accident. Everyone that has got Twitter, right, is watching this. Everyone that's got Twitter, you're telling me you've never accidentally liked a tweet and then unliked it or whatever. You're telling me you've never accidentally done that. I've like liked loads of tweets before that I've completely accidentally done and then not even realised it. I've gone to my likes later on and seen the tweet and I'm like, oh, I never liked that. I don't know why that is there. So it could be the same situation for Dembele. Not sure it is, but it could be very innocent, couldn't it? So it's very crazy, you know, you can actually be linked to a club from something so simple on social media and it just gets blown completely out of proportion. But, you know, that is 2017 for you. Now, the freshest transfer news for this player, because obviously he's going to move. He's got to move, and James Rodriguez, I mean, it's linked to Chelsea, but he's just got to move, hasn't he? Completely left out the Champions League squad, completely forgotten about, you know, he's not really got a future at Real Madrid, is he? If someone as good as him has been left out of the Champions League team, he's got to move on. This guy cost him like 70 million, and he's not even making the bench. 70 million or whatever, and he's not even making the bench. He's got to move. He's got to move. Now, apparently the best odds, okay, the best most likely team or whatever to sign him at the minute is Chelsea, which is not a shock for me. Conte wants to strengthen up his team, wants to try and retain the title next year. Signing a player like Rodriguez is a good transfer. But unfortunately, I think he's going to face a lot of competition from a lot of different teams. Now, so many different teams are interested in this guy. Man United, Arsenal, that's just Premier League teams I'm talking about. But of course, the old ex-Monaco ace, you know, he's a sought-after player. But he just, unfortunately, just doesn't get in a Real Madrid's team. Now, according to this, it looks like Conte actually wants Rodriguez to replace Fabregas at Chelsea. That's what reports are saying. And he is only 25 years of age, okay? So it feels like he's been about for a long time, but he's still 25 years of age. So he's got a long career ahead of him still. The rumoured fee is about 70 million once again for this guy. So hopefully Real Madrid can make their money back, or, you know, maybe only lose a little bit. But if not, break even would be pretty good for them. Last but not least, for the last player, guys, is one that is... yeah, it's a bit of a shock. They're all a bit shocking, but this one, Chamberlain to Liverpool, £40 million. It's just one I can't really get my head around, and I'm pretty sure you're all not going to be able to get your head around it too. So Chamberlain, of course, he's like one of Arsenal's main players. You know, he's a starter for them. He's had a little bit of a position change though, from a winger to now a centre mid, which he's played for England as well. So according to this, Liverpool are preparing a bid for £40 million for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, according to the Express, in a very much last-ditch attempt to stop him from signing a new 100 grand a week contract at Arsenal. So I don't know what would be the good move for Oxlade-Chamberlain to make here. I don't know whether it'd be good for him to stay at Arsenal, because I don't know how they're going to do next year or two. Obviously, Wenger's staying on, signing a new contract. What does that mean for the players and the club? I have to wait and see, of course. Liverpool, now, they've gone up a little bit, of course. They've got Champions League football next year. Arsenal don't, so maybe that could be a good appeal for him if he wants to stay playing Champions League football. But in the long run, is Arsenal a better club to stay at, because they're always going to be at the top and Liverpool might drop off again? I really don't know, so you guys can have comments on that down below. Now, guys, these are the 6 players, okay, that are transfer rumours this week that could be moving to a new club very, very soon, of course. The first one is Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester United. Now, I mean, the Man United thing is sort of blown out of proportion. He wants to leave Spain, and just, you know, people put 2 and 2 together and got Man United, basically, because he was there before. It's like one of his favourite clubs. That is the reason why Man United have been chucked in the hat. No other reason. We got Insigne to Chelsea. Conte very frustrated at the lack of signings Chelsea have made so far. Insigne wants to stay at Napoli. So, £45 million offer from Chelsea has been rejected already. Are they going to up that? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Kyle Walker to Man City. This is a very shocking one. I can't believe he's going to move from Tottenham to Man City, because they're both sort of similar level, but if not, Tottenham are a little bit higher at the minute. They've finished a little bit higher for the last couple of seasons, so they got a chance to win the league. So I reckon stay, Kyle. If you're watching this, mate, I reckon stay. Then we've got Insigne, Dembele, who's liked a tweet and suddenly he's linked to Man United. I think that's a load of rubbish. I don't think he's going to move to Man United. I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't think he is going to. James Rodriguez to Chelsea. I do think he's going to move Real Madrid. I do think it could be the Premier League. I think it's a good destination for him. Chelsea do seem favourites for him, so I guess there's a bit of chance in that. I guess there is a bit of chance. Last but not least, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. If he wants Champions League football, he needs to move, but if not, Arsenal long run, it might be the best option to stay. Anyway, guys, hopefully you've had a good weekend. If you want to see a double upload Sunday, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Greatly appreciated. Subscribe to me down below as well. I'm very close to 750,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane, but it means the world to me, so thank you all for that. Take it easy, guys. Have a good weekend. Peace.